whenever.
Yeah, I'm the Reverend Dr. George Franklin. I'm a Catholic priest of a native Virgin Islander from Frederickstead, St.Croix, Virgin Islands. And how the book came about was when I was in college, there was a notice on the bulletin board of the National Endowment for Humanities giving out grants for studies of culture and those kind of things. So on a whim, I just applied, and I was one of 12 recipients that year, which was in 1981, that received a grant to study the stories. And I remember when I was younger growing up, we would sit around outside at night and tell Jumbie stories. And I find that as the years went by, less and less Jumbie stories were being told. And I wanted to preserve a part of our culture that for me was very significant and that I often remembered. And so I consider myself to be a cultural archivist. Just collecting the stories, preserving them for generations to come. And I hope that other people would either tell their own stories or write their own Jumbie books or whatever, so the Jumbies themselves don't die off and the stories themselves don't die, and we can have lots of fun and lots of laughter. And so the title of the book is A Bunch of Real Jumbie Me Story Me Son, a collection of oral and traditional stories of the Virgin Islands, collected from all 4 Virgin Islands, St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. John, and Tortola, from young people, old people, middle people. And a good many of the storytellers have since died, so they themselves have become Jumbie, so to speak.
It's sort of a philosophical question. If people don't talk about Jumbies, do they exist?
I like that question. If people don't talk about Jumbies, do they still exist? Yes, they still exist. I mean, even though we don't see them, they are still around. And as the book would indicate, they would tell you and show you ways how they're wrong. And if you can't see a Jumbie, the book will help you to see a Jumbie and those kind of things. But yes, they're a part of us because they are actually our ancestors and our relatives who have passed to the other side, but they are still very much concerned about us on this side, so the connection is not too far apart.
Okay.
Title Jumbie Know Who to Frighten, and it captures the essence of the book, the essence of what Jumbie is all about and what we thought about Jumbies growing up and even now. Jumbie Know Who to Frighten. If I ever saw a Jumbie, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably pee my pants, or God forbid, number 2. I only heard there are Jumbies, but I have not seen one yet. But if I ever saw one, perspiration would kill me with sweat. Some say there are Jumbies, others say it is you. I only hope I don't find out if it got real Jumbie for true. Some claim they are gentle, others say they are mean. I say I would rather they are never to be seen. It isn't that I'm afraid of what I cannot see, but if I in trouble, I don't want trouble me. So I will leave well enough alone, and I going out with my life. Since Jumbie know who to frighten, I going home and turning on all the lights.